Just give me 1 second. Active noise cancelling.
Welcome, everyone, to another powerful live dialogue. Today, I'm joined by a true force in Durban's entertainment scene, Nishan Phunwasi, with not one, not two, but three nominations for Best of Durban 2026. He's been making serious waves on Megazone Bollywood with shows like Date Night and Mega Beat Mixes. Today, we're diving into his journey, the evolutions of local radio, and what it really takes to stand out in today's entertainment world. Nishan, welcome. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here. How are you?
Thank you. Good. Thank you. Always a pleasure and humbled to accept the nominations, to be honest.
Awesome. Nishan, being triple nominated for Best of Durban 2026 is massive. What does this recognition mean to you personally and professionally at this stage of your journey?
As I said, I'm humbled. I'm humbled to get it. It was a bit of it was a bit of a surprise. It was a bit of a shocker, but nice to know that you're appreciated.
Yeah, that's true. From date night to mega beat mixes on Megazone Bollywood, your shows have built a loyal following. What do you think sets your energy and style apart from other radio personalities?
Well, so from my perspective, I always try to understand my audience and engage with them to a certain degree on a personal level and make them feel that they're not a number and understand that the audience that's listening to you has a certain flair, so to speak. They like to be treated in a certain way, and yeah, so giving them exactly what they want is pretty awesome. It is a bit of a six of one, half a dozen of the other, because I mean, when I did start on date night prior to MegaBeatMixes, which was very, from Mohammed Rafi to as far as Arijit Singh and Shraga Shah. Um, I gave people me. I didn't give them what they want. I gave them me, and their buy-in got into what I am or I was, and that's what developed a relationship.
Awesome. You've become a true voice in Durban's entertainment scene. How have you seen local radio evolve over the years, especially in connecting with younger digital audiences?
The word that you said, or the word that you used, is digital. That's exactly what it is. There's a large amount of digitization involved in music. Not ideally what I would proactively go towards, but you have to evolve. You have to go with the flow.
Wow. Behind the scenes, what does it actually take to consistently deliver the kind of high energy, engaging content your listeners love?
You see, that's not difficult. That energy is me just being natural. I'm an extrovert. I'm an energizer bunny. I like to make people smile. I like to make people laugh, and it somewhat fulfills my purpose in having to bring happiness to a person because you don't know what exactly it is a person is going through. He or she could be suicidal, and when they listen to radio, they're not listening to music. They're listening to
Mm,
you. It's very easy to go to Spotify. It's very easy to go to Apple Music, YouTube Music. There's multiple streaming platforms, but they tune into you. And for me, it is that attentiveness. It is that personal touch. It is making a person feel appreciated and special. Um, that they always say that a sound of a name is the most beautiful sound that you can ever hear. Like if I say Siddharth, the fact that I'm pronouncing it correctly, one, the fact that I'm using your name, um, automatically gives you and it catches your attention, one, and it brings you a smile. You may not like your name, but it is the sweetest sound to your ear.
hmm, that's so true. Behind the scenes, what does it actually take to consistently deliver the kind of high energy, engaging content your listeners love?
Homework, homework, and attentiveness. It's always nice to continuously do research in what's evolving and dropping in the latest and most attractive content is what people want to hear. They want to be the first in anything and everything. Like you want to be the first in vlogging a certain aspect of whatever it is that you want to do. It's not about being brilliant. It's about being different.
Awesome. With platforms like YouTube, podcasts, and social media growing rapidly, where do you see the future of radio fitting into the broader entertainment landscape?
So, I look at different radio stations and different radio shows from our neighboring East Coast radio to as far as Mirchi, to as far as a few radio stations in Mauritius and the likes of Trinidad and Fiji and so forth. Social media has developed an engaging platform. In the old days, where radio personalities were celebrities, they were gods. If you remember Fakir Hussain and so forth, Safi Sadiq, and these guys, they were gods of radio because you didn't know what they looked like. You only knew what they sound like. So when you see them, you are in awe. Social media now wants to know, outside of radio, what is your life about? Not how professional you are, it's how natural you are. So that is how the likes of Facebook pages, TikTok pages, and so forth has evolved and included an element of flair to one's characteristics and traits and branded value.
Finally, for aspiring presenters looking up to you and their local legend, what mindset or habits have been key to your success, and what advice would you give them today?
First advice is don't ever call me a legend because you're a legend on your own. I started off as immature as I could possibly be. Don't follow people. Be yourself. I've been absolutely myself when I went on. I didn't want to be anybody else. I didn't want to. I wasn't in. I wasn't. There's aspirations, but there was no inspirations. Just be yourself. Let people fall in love with you, the individual, and just be the best that you can and sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice.
On that beautiful note, thanks so much for your time and best of luck.
Thank you.